The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to tonight's game, everybody. It's the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. I like the battle of the backcourts here, Kenny. You were in plenty of these alongside Vernon Maxwell.
Those were the days. You know, we always felt we had an athletic advantage against most of the guards that we were playing against. And we also thought that it was difficult to guard us because we not only shot threes, but we went to the basket. The other thing that we thought, you know what, before I even go on, I'll let Shaq go, because Vernon Maxwell, I'll tell you what, was one tough son of a gun.
And with all the switching out, guys don't technically go head-to-head as much as they used to. Actually be a battle of who wins the mismatches.
Oh, very good point. Thank you, Shaq. The game just about ready to get underway, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Tracy McGrady is out there with Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Derrick Rose is out there with Jordan, and it's Pippen in at the 3. The one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the stars have added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
Now here is Lowry. It's stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And that one drops. Rose has got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls.
Really good anticipation by Derrick Rose. Comes up with the theft and then gets an opportunity for his teammate at the other end.
Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Rose against Lowry. Left side, Markkanen. Good D by Siakam. And now let's send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jim Boylan.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's no secret that speed is this team's strong suit, and their coach thinks that they're going to play to that strength. He said there's no reason to hold back. We want to push the action as much as possible, dictate pace, and play the game on our terms. See if they can pull that off tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Rose against Lowry. A floater. Some solid defense from Rose.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Leonard against Pippen. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
Pippen against Leonard. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Siakam inside. He's covered by Rose.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
Jordan the pass to Rose. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Outside Leonard. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3.
Well, the active hands of Derrick Rose. Really good job making that offensive player uncomfortable.
With the floater. That's tipped. To the left side wing. With the shot. Lowry can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
And it's in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Rose after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And here's Leonard. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Lowry from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, this guy can navigate around a basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot, turn the lights out.
Fades. That shot off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
Greg, it was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Here's Markkanen after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Pippen. Markkanen trying to break loose. And that one's good by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Raptors with the lead. McGrady passes to Siakam. Back to McGrady. Over Jordan. The shot by McGrady, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Pippen, and the rejection by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Jordan against Lowry. Back to Siakam. Five on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And here's Leonard from 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And Coach Jim Boylen agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylen, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam outside. 18 feet out, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Leonard's got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Jordan finds Rose. Releases. They get it back. Pippen with the bucket. He's got 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Passes it to Lowry. Back to Leonard. Outside Gasol. The pass to Lowry. Misses the three. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pippen kicks to Rose. Pass to Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One on Pippen.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup. And checking out some stats for Gasol. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Rose. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Pippen. Here's Rose. The 17-footer goes down. Rose has got 8.
Derrick Rose knows how to score under duress of a defender, and he does so there.
Leonard against Pippen, and it's Leonard missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Carter outside. Rose kicks to Pippen. Here's the 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Siakam. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. His first shot coming late, and Gasol gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Markkanen. No points in the game yet for him. Rose looking around. Here's Carter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That's good from Carter.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Michael Jordan. Now here's Powell. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
First one falls for him. And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
Now here's Rose. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Can't hit from 12.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Knocks it loose. Outside, Davis. Right at the free throw line. A putback, and Gasol able to finish.
You know that Marc Gasol is going to pursue the rebounds. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. He won't give up on a play.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Right side Rose. All sorts of time. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You see the strong dribble drive. It backs the defense up, and Rose at his best setting up that shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Sweet little floater. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
With some arc. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Floats it up for Rose.
That's how he gets on a roll. You better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Davis. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Porter against Powell. Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day-by-day question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Outside, Davis. Passes to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Davis. Offside Gasol. No good. Shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Davis against Levine. Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got 16 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Van Vliet looking around. Offside Gasol. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Gafford.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Porter, no luck. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And good that time. And the Raptors lead by 1.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
LaVine, good.
Now, Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded close. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Undrafted out of Wichita State, Fred Van Vliet, never the most heralded player, Doris. You know, he says he bet on himself, and it's worked.
No doubt. Van Vliet's belief in himself gets him a 2-year, $18 million contract. But I think beyond that, this man, in the moments that mattered most in the playoffs, proved that Fred Van Vliet will deliver.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors miss again. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. LaVine, great D that time from Davis.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Rose, 16 points for him. They swipe it. Here's Van Vliet, drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead. The Bulls shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Rose passes to LaVine. 24 seconds left in the first.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Here's Gasol. And the baseline jumper, no good. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, you know, just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Marc Gasol is out there with Anunoby. And there's Davis. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Hey, look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
You guys look at a guy like Otto Porter, and it seems like he's coming into his own in this league. He scuffled a bit, certainly, in his first season, but a key piece for this group moving forward.
the pass to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Over Levine. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Kicks it to Levine. Pass to Gafford. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Davis with it. Pass to Gasol. On the left block. And that one, good. Gasol's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol. Strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
Outside Rose. Floats one up, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder. Thanks, Kevin. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White, with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Here's Rose. The Raptors getting the bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Derrick Rose, over 80% from the free throw line over his career. He makes you pay for those fouls.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Toronto with the ball. Siakam, right side to the middle, stolen by Carter. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Free throw good, Jordan. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Siakam kicks to Leonard. Now the dish to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter.
his shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Well, you love to see Derrick Rose from the guard position make himself a factor on the glass and finish. That is nicely done.
Here's Lowry following the score by Derrick Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table. Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
Shots good by Pippen. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here is McGrady. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris, defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt. At 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
It's stolen by McGrady. Now the Raptors moving it up. Lowry's got the ball.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
McGrady against Jordan. He kicks it to Rose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The Toronto Raptors 2 summers ago making bold moves. Think about it. You trade away a franchise cornerstone in DeMar DeRozan. You fire Dwayne Casey in his Coach of the Year season. But it paid off in a huge way. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And the front office in Toronto, Doris, took a lot of heat for those changes you were just talking about.
Kev, their point guard Kyle Lowry wouldn't even talk to the president for much of the season. But the feeling was, from the management, in order for this team to break through, changes had to be made.
We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Now, here is Lowry. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That shot misses. Rose with some nice D.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Jordan. Kept alive. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. That one falls. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Kevin, I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
Now here's Rose. 25 points in the game. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nobody near Leonard. Rebound by the Bulls. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 27 points.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Passes it to Leonard. High arcing shot. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside Rose. It's good from about 19 feet. He's got 29 points.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
McGrady against Jordan. Outside Lowry. There's the pass to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now here's Pippen. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
4 on the shot clock. Jordan can't get it to go.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And here are the Bulls now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 6. Outside Leonard. Over Carter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2. Shots coming up. Raptors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Marc Gasol's checked in for OG Anunoby. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear, Greg, that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Leonard. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From the wing, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Siakam throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Pascal Siakam? So tough to corral when he's going on the dribble drive.
Outside, Markkanen. He dishes it to Rose. Markkanen trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Rose. McGrady outside. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Pippen. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
Here's McGrady. He has 6. Good D by Jordan. Outside Rose. Shoots over Leonard. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Raptors leading by 3. Feeds it to McGrady. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Chicago calls timeout.
I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Davis comes in for McGrady. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Porter. And here's Pippen. Now Young. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Levine. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Kyle Lowry, Doris, never shy about contact.
You're right, Kevin. Never shy on either end, offensively or defensively. Kyle Lowry will get into you. He is the tone setter with his physicality and his effort level.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 9. Really left alone that time. Gasol's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Here's the teardrop. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Now here's Davis. Pass to VanVleet. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Otto Porter. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Toronto leading by 6. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Chicago on defense. Gasol dishes to Powell. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Siakam finds Davis. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Pippen. 12 points for him. Shoots over VanVleet. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Scottie Pippen.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here is Davis. His last outing, he had 8 points. Out of hand on it. Davis against Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Oh, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Right, just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
First free throw is good.
You know, one of the things that Zach LaVine has worked so hard on is the ability to get to the free throw line. This guy has stated he wants to be one of the best to ever do it. Well, a great scorer gets to the foul line.
And so Levine nails both of them. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors. 4-point game. Pass to Gasol. Back to VanVleet. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Pippen inside. Gafford fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Pippen. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half the shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Jordan is out there with Rose. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Rose hits them both. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. 90% from the line in the game, shooting 9 of 10.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Rose. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 4. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's McGrady. That one misses. And it's Chicago the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Here's Lowry. Here's Siakam. Carter pulls it in.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gasol wide open. He fires. And again, Toronto no up. Here's Chicago. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Rose. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Leonard. It's all in by the Bulls. Pippen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shoots it. Markkanen trying to break loose. Can't nail the jumper. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Jordan. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside, stolen by Markkanen. Here's Jordan. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Fires from the wing. Doesn't go that time. And in Chicago the other way, they'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Derrick Rose. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 18 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Chicago leading by 7. Count it. Rose has got 39.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 11. Siakam passes to McGrady. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Markkanen. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in scoring. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. McGrady passes to Siakam. Now Lowry. Tipped away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 9 points. Rose against Lowry. Good work defensively by Lowry.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors trail by 9. Outside Lowry. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the way in. Lowry's got 13.
But it's almost a sure thing when Kyle Lowry decides to drive hard to the cup. What a tremendous finisher on the move.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 13. Markkanen, that one good for 2. Markkanen's got the lead back up to 9 now for Chicago.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's McGrady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Markkanen with it. He kicks it to Rose. It's Pippen on the wing. Over Leonard. Chicago with a new 14. Markkanen can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Anunoby. He has 7. Gasol on the high post. Goes up at the stripe. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Derrick Rose. Shoots over Pippen, and with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Leonard.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Jordan kicks to Rose. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Leonard looking over the floor. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 43 points for Derrick Rose.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here's Lowry. He's got 13. Gasol dishes to Lowry. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. McGrady with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Good on the shot. McGrady's got 6 here in this quarter. Rose against Lowry. Jordan inside. 13 points in the game. The shot comes out. McGrady outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Chicago calls timeout.
And it seems like every team is in search of the, quote, power wing. The guys that have the quickness to defend on the perimeter and the strength to battle inside. OG Anunoby certainly fits the bill.
Chicago making some changes. Young's checked in for Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Levine subbed in for Pippen. And then for Toronto, Powell, he's checked in for Anunoby. Davis comes in for McGrady. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And a 7'2" wingspan for Anunoby. He's got the reach, Doris, of a big man.
He does, Kevin. He also has the strength of a big man, but he's got the versatility defensively to guard across 4 positions. It's about finding consistent minutes for OG because the potential is there, Kevin.
Here is Rose. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Powell with it, now defended by Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading. Now Rose. 43 points in the game. Young passes to Rose. Outside, Levine. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
So they take the lead.
Timeout.
Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's starting to percolate, guys. You may want to start checking this guy.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Chance to check out Thaddeus Young. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Rose finds Young. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
But boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Gasol. That's a 2 from Powell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Here's Jordan to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseam.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Porter passes to Rose. Shoots over Van Vliet. Rose kicks to Porter. Leonard with the steal. Here's Davis. Off target from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 3. There's Porter with the 3. That one's not going to go. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Jordan. Passes it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. Powell's got 8 points.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender, Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see it.
Porter dishes to Levine. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
A good job here. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Young against Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Levine. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Powell dishes to Leonard. Basket, good. Leonard's got 29.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Powell with the steal. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got
Body control. Flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Van Vliet passes to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. Leonard against Porter. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Rose from 17 feet out, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Chicago grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine inside the three-point line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 11 points.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach LaVine does just that.
It's Powell on the wing. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Leonard draws the double. Powell kicks to Van Vliet. Hits it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Jordan against Powell. Kick out to Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
27 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Leonard. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. Young finds Rose. On the wing, Levine for the lead. It doesn't go for him. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. Bulls trail by 3. They get a hand on it. Rose passes to Carter. He's off on that one.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Rose dishes to Levine. From 13, off the left rim and out. Raptors leading by 5. And the pass to Leonard. That one goes in. Leonard's got 35.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Powell kicks to Van Vliet. McGrady outside. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard trying to break free. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 20.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Bean passes to Rose. Here's Carter. Toronto grabs the miss. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Rose. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds in the game. A shot by McGrady, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Rose. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Porter. And Pippen subbed in for Jordan. And the Raptors also making a change. Anunoby, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Left side Rose. Tries it from 19. And it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 37.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Levine. The shot misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Fires top of the key. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rose has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Levine. Dishes it to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Levine. Hope they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce. Well, just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Floats it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Leonard with the steal. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 13. There's the dish to Rose. Outside, Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Pippen, 5 on the clock. Markkanen trying to break loose. And it's Pippen missing.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And then Carter with the dunk. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Levine. Levine can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Leonard, no luck. Bulls trail by 13. Pippen with it. Now McGrady defending. Pippen kicks to Levine. Back to Pippen from about 19 feet. And the Bulls get it back. Markkanen passes to Carter. Tries yet again. Toronto grabs the miss. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Levine can't hit.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Here's McGrady. Drains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Carter up top. Kicks it to Rose. Will it go? That's in there. Carter with the assist. Rose has got 48.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Rose with the double team. Lowry. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Derrick Rose at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots. And he makes the first. Marc Gasol is checked in for Toronto. And he can't hit the second. Raptors leading by 14. Lowry passes to Siakam. Now the feed to McGrady. Rebounded by Rose. Rose has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shoots. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Down low. Here's Siakam. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And Chicago shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And that one's good by Pippen.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Toronto's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Offside Gasol. For the 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Rose.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Toronto calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And that one goes long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And LaVine, here we go. Outside Rose. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Rose has got 56 points in the game.
Well, the rise and fire, now money in the bank for Derrick Rose. What beautiful development of the jump shot.
Leonard with the bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now here's Rose. Double team on Rose. Markkanen kicks to Rose. Back to Markkanen. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
Lowry looking around. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rose. No good on that one. Michael Jordan is checked in for Chicago. Good on the second free throw. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-3 run. Rose dishes to Pippen. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
At the elbow, it's Gasol. Looking to end his cold spell. Chicago grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Outside Lowry. Outside Leonard. Back to Lowry from outside the arc. He can't get that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Markkanen passes to Jordan to the left wing. Rose kicks to Pippen. Outside Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Lowry against Rose. Left side Gasol. over Carter. Gasol, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Carter, that's good. Raptors trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bucket is good, and that's 11 points for Marc Gasol.
Well, Marc Gasol has done this a time or two, and that's a big-time delivery.
Bounce pass from Rose. Here's Jordan, and it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, he is looking for Siakam and finds him.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Now Chicago has gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. From deep, Rose, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lowry drives in. Here's Gasol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Raptors lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Pippen dishes to Carter. Here's Jordan. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 45 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And they get it, and Rose throws it down.
But Kevin, we know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Here's McGrady. Good D by Jordan. Chicago trailing here. Passes it to Carter. Rose with the ball. To the inside. Jordan's shot is off. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Rose. He dishes it to Jordan. It's blocked.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Leonard against Pippen. Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size. He uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rose against Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Markkanen. And Gasol able to finish.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Scottie at the line for the Bulls. 3 shots.
Three shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 2 here. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kyle, you did it at both ends tonight. How would you assess your own game?
I just want to stop the basket, I want to do anything it takes to win, help my team win. Tonight, was passing the ball. Not, my shot wasn't falling, but, I had too many turnovers, but I passed the ball well, and we got the win. That's all that matters.
Great job tonight, Kyle. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
surprise.